Okay, let's do the next one, which is to give voice. We have followed upon every report concerning Gleipnir, even those that are betrayed belief. The most promising suggests that the blasphemy is currently stalking the South Shroud. We are proceeding there at once, for there will be no telling what might strike again. The Elder Seedseer is ready and en route to Roos Lake. Let us not keep her waiting. Alright, time to go to the South Shroud. But which one, though? Okay, where are you? Oh, I should go over there, damn it. Okay, let's teleport to the Camp Tranquil. Okay, let us get where we need to go. Which is not that far, thank God. Alright, here we go. Elder Seedseer, I hope you're not waiting too long for my unannounced arrival. Greetings, Taurus. As luck would have it, my sister Raya requests Camp Tranquil. We should do well to meet her at first, for she may have knowledge of this threat that can aid us in our search. I was just right there, you know. God damn it. It's been so long, Raya. Kan-E, I was afraid this situation might force your arrival. But what as this reunion was under more joyous circumstances. It's heartening to see you joined by the bearer of the 12 Oa's will. Unfortunately, Gleipnir's poison cannot be cured by any healing force known to us, as I am sure you have already learned. Nevertheless, I have faith that together we will find a way to defeat it. Every moment is crucial, so let us dispose of it further pleasantries. Have you received word of the Gleipnir's whereabouts? I have. It recently ambushed a poor traveler who succumbed to his wounds soon thereafter. A tragic tale, and increasingly common tale. No other Camp Tranquil have come to harm, but some claim they feel a presence in the distant trees, staring at them with a malicious intensity. They struggle to find the courage to venture beyond the safety of the camp. While his victims exhibit symptoms reminiscent of the creeping death, Gleipnir's corruption seems only to affect those who have been assaulted by the blasphemy itself. We have yet to confirm a single instance of it spreading from one individual to another. Too somewhat reassuring, but it will prove little comfort to the people here, I think. If Gleipnir comes, any defense we mount will come at a greater cost. Those who fall wounded will eventually die. I am at a loss, and the people under my care can see it. They grow tense and bicker among themselves. Soon even accuses me from standing idly by while this monster roams free. Even if I am not doing that all I can. I apologize. Would I have come to you too sooner? Would there be any more I could offer you? Not every burden is yours to bear, Kan-E. Perhaps the elephants could help. Not every burden is yours to bear, Kan-E. She's right. It is the duty of the Seeders to face this threat, and so we should do so together, with the aid of the elements as well. Understand different circumstances, I would agree, but their strength has wavered since the calamity. I am reluctant to oppose upon them. Indeed, when I open my thoughts to the elements, I shudder to hear their distress. Once we lay low to the blasphemy, the elements will be at peace. Well then, how do you suppose to go about that? First, allow me to speak with the people here to assure them that all will be well. That the Gridan resolve weather this storm remains steadfast. No road is closed to those true of heart. I suppose it should be surprising that you begin with an earnest and heartfelt appeal. For my part, I shall read out to the Arun. Perhaps together we can find a way to offer similar comfort to the elements. I have no doubt we will require their assistance in the days ahead. Thank you, sister. May the 12 watch over and keep you both. May I trouble you to accompany me? The presence of the stored hero will be surely lead prudence to my claims that the people of difficulties will soon be at the end. Sure, me being there will probably relieve them from their stress, hopefully. While you attend to that, I shall gather what information I can from the wood whalers stationed here. Pray, look for me at the camp proper when you have finished. In doing so, I'll probably be her personal bodyguard for a little bit. Alright, let's talk to Kan-E-Senna. If we are to convince the people that they don't need to live in fear of the Gleipnir, then my words alone may be insufficient. I do not comport myself as an imposing figure best with martial prowess, to say the least. You, on the other hand, are renowned as a peerless warrior who has triumphed in countless trials. Simply looking at your feats will fill me with confidence. This crisis too shall pass. I pray you stay by my side, that those we speak might be joyed by your presence. Okay, she's gonna follow me around. Sweet. Alright, let's go. Let's talk to this guy over here, this distraught woman. A single scratch is enough to spell doom, they say. Nothing but to wait for death to come. How can we face a beast like that? Do not give in to despair, my friend. Know that I shall do all in my power to see us through this crisis. Hold fast to hope, and encourage others to do so as well. I'll try, Elder Seedseer. I'll try. I know you place yourself at risk, leaving the safety of the city and coming here, and that means a lot to me and mine. I'll stay close to the whalers and pray news of your triumph reaches out soon. Thank you. I promise you that I will not be long. Well, that's one of them. Okay, next one is over here. The resentive man. I saw it! A gustosted beast stalking the woods, with horns at the sides of my legs. What's to stop it from coming here and fill its belly? Gleipnir will not do such a thing, I swear. I shall see it personally that the blasphemy do not come within the moms of this village. Keep heart, for the brighter days lies ahead of us. Truly, Elder Seer? Perhaps I let my imagination get the better of me. You're a beacon in these dark times. I pray you restore peace soon. I shall. You can be certain. Now we need to find the last one, which is over here. I'm not sure how I missed this guy. Inframed man. Cedars are just sitting pretty with their guards and finery. Why do they care if a beastie runs amok? They'll be fine. That's why they're doing nothing while it hunts us. We would be fools to search our lives for those who don't care while I write. Past times we went to the south. Least in Ola they don't pretend to look out for the common man. Elder Seedseer! I promise you that sparing no efforts in hunting the Gleipnir. However, it will take time, and more may suffer before the beast is laid low. Nevertheless, I ask you to place your faith in me, if only for a while longer. I love the 12's wood and her people with all my heart, and I will not let our enemy torment us forever. I understand. Man's got to give his voice of his words from time to time, eh? Nothing I want less to abandon my home. I'll stick around for now. Alright. Now we need to go to the gatekeeper and see what he knows about the blasphemy. Would that be all now, Elder Seedseer? It will. I have done what I can quell the unrest, but so long as the Gleipnir lives, they will never be at peace. Sometimes simply lending an ear for those wander, as must be case of those elementals, yes? Do you doubt your chosen course? Let's go with the second one. Do you doubt your chosen course? Nay, not in the slightest. The shortest path to its destruction is often not the best. As today was a welcome reminder of that truth. Mayhap I should visit these settlements more often. Doubtless some here think of me as distant as the elements. So rarely do you see me in outer reaches. You have served me admirably as a protector thus far, for which I am grateful. Yet, until we have found the lair of Gleipnir, lo, I must continue to oppose upon your goodwill. There is no imposition, Elder Seer. You have saved me from the killing field of the chateau. My life is yours, now and always. Your life is yours own to command, but I thank you for your words, as your conviction will fill me with confidence that the path we all walk is true. Even if that path take us far afield. Did I ever tell you that when I was a young student, I often steal into the woods with a dear friend of mine, much of a cringing of our teacher. Cringing? Deep down, I suspect there is still a part of me to yearn to wander where I should not. Elder Seedseer, words on the border. We got ourselves a ratty, bloody mess, by the sound of it. What has happened? Per to your instructions, the Weller closed the roads to all travel, while we rescored the woods of science of the Gleipnir. But now, a group of locals are demanding to be let through to the Taladan. They're terrified by the sound of it, screams of the creeping death, and a god who knows what else. Despair grips their hearts. If it consumes them wholly, they may have yet more blasphemies to contend with. I will speak with them, while rumors fills their panic, and with truth and compassion, I will convince them to see reason and return to their homes. If anyone can trust you, Elder Seer, we'll do our best to keep them calm for now, but every man's word painted a grim picture. I pray that you make your way to the border as quickly as you can. You and me both. But knowing me, I should be able to take care of things. No problemo. Okay, where are we going now? Oh, it's down here? Okay. It's very nearby, thank God. Or I can just rely on my maps, show me where I need to go. Oops, wrong way. There we go, right here. Oops, wrong button. Okay, Woodward, how's the situation at the border? Let us through, damn you! We're standing here while the creeping death nips at our heels! You're telling us to die? Those rumors are false. The Elder Seedseer here has sent word that the creeping death is not responsible for the recent incidents. You mustn't surrender to panic. Return to your homes while we deal with the threat. and pay no heed to baseless stories. Stories? Stories? I've seen dead with my own eyes. Don't tell me what is and isn't true. Hearken to me, my friends. I came before you now to assure you that the creeping death has not returned. Only those who have been wounded by the Gleipnir are in danger. And so, I beseech you to take shelter at your homes until the threat has passed. Gleipnir! The beast that I saw in the woods? We have to run! It could follow us! You saw him? Where? Not far from here. Those gleaming horns, those terrible chains, reaching out to drag you down to the 7 hells. We ran and never looked back. But don't worry, it didn't catch any of us. No one was marked. See? That means we're safe, right? About that guy behind you, alarm man. But say we weren't quite fast enough. What then? Its horns and claws are where the poison resides, and even such scratch would become of a concern. So, let me guess, you got scratched, horned, something? Even a little scratch? Then it is too late for me. Is that why my body feels like some fire? You told me the branches trip you up. You said that's how it happened. You said! Oh heavenly winds, guide us to the front of my strength. Maybe drink from it and maybe whole. I don't feel any better. Do it again! Do it again! It hurts! Help me! Conjuring has no effect. There can be no mistake. This is Gleipnir's doing. Even so, I ask you that you lose heart. Stay strong, for if you surrender to fear, the beast has already won. No, I don't want to die. Please, help me! Oh, hi! Get back! You said he wasn't! Why? Why? Liars! Liar! All of you! None of us are safe! None of us are all! Oops, there goes another one. Despair made manifest. 12 for fiend. Is there naught that can be done for those poor souls? At this point, the only salvation they have in mind is just to put them to rest. At this point. Not but one thing. I know. We must lay them to rest. Contain the threat. Alright, let's boogie. And I need to remind myself to turn in my tank stance, even though I don't think I need it. But regardless, I'm gonna use it anyway. Hello, friends! think I overdid it. Oh well. They're dead now. They are at peace. Would it have been not come to this, I was powerless to prevent it. You did all you could, Elder Seedseer. Is that what's going to happen to us? Is there no hope? What you witnessed was the fate of those who fell to deepest despair. It feeds upon grief and anguish, and is more deadly than Gleipnir himself. But as I swore to you that we will defeat the blasphemy that haunts our homeland, so do I swear that despair will not be the end of us. Keep faith, and look to the horizon for brighter days to come. As you say, Elder Seer, as you say. Gleipnir is not here, and asks you free to return to your homes, but I urge you to take care on the path back. We will, Elder Seer. Well, so much for those two people I have to slay. This storm has passed, but darker tempest rolls in the distance. So long as the specter of despair looms, the people will struggle to take any word of comfort to heart. We will see more tragedies like this. The elements too cry for the solution. The longer we struggle to resolve this crisis, the more innocent lives will be put at risk. Raya said we will need to turn to the elements for assistance, but I know that she was right, and so I will seek audience with the Great One. However, there are preparations I must attend to first. I shall make proper oblations at the Lotus Stand. Pray return to Elder's Nest and await my summons. Alright, back to Gridon it is. Okay, let's get to the Elder's Nest, turn this one in, and do the next one. Despite our best efforts, we have been unable to prevent further loss of life. I foreseen even greater hardships ahead. As we press on, we must forget the word of the Elder Seedseer. We must strive to remain undaunted in the face of despair. She's preparing for her communion with the Great One. When the time is right, she will call upon us both. Until then, my friend, stay strong. Thank you guys for watching this recording session on Fantasy XIV Endwalker, the tanking rogue quest. If you have any comments, you can put them down below the video as well. And if you like this video, please click the like button. It's very much appreciated. And if you're curious for recent or old videos, you can check my channel out. And if you like the content is being uploaded, you can probably subscribe. If not, that is alright. But if you're going to, don't forget to hit the bell icon to get notified for future uploads in the near future on my channel. And as always, I have 3 projects which are continuing on my channel, which of course are Fantasy XIV Raid, Trial, MSQ Walkers, Drops, Minions, Mounts, or anything other related to Fantasy XIV. Secondly, will be FGO-NA for the Lost Belt 3, 4, 5, and 6, which have been officially released. The role videos, and the challenge questions. Oh, not to mention events that are also pertaining to FGO-NA. And lastly, to say the least, which will be Fire Emblem Tree Houses, which I am always going to say in my outro. I have a bunch of them uploaded, recorded. I just need to start working on them, and for probably next couple weeks from now, I can be uploading them. So, with that, this has been Raven Sleep 45. Take care, stay safe, and have a pleasant Fantasy XIV day.